Hello everyone, welcome to the lecture series of Spark Experiments. My name is Harshit Pandey and I am currently pursuing BTech from NIT Kurukshetra in Computer Science Department. In this video, we'll learn about how to calculate average mark of each student given a student record. First, we need to open Spark Shell as told in the previous videos. Let's straight away proceed to the code. To understand this code, it is very important for us to understand our data file. Since here also I have given relative path, so data file is present in the same location as bin of Spark, or else I could have given an absolute location if data file was present in a different path. So let's go to our data file. So this is the bin folder of our Spark. So this is our data file where we have stored first student name, semester with which he has scored the marks, student roll number, marks, and some garbage data, or you can say marks of some other semester or something else. For us, we'll only consider this as marks. We'll remove the garbage values. Now as we have seen the dataset, let's proceed to the code. I'll open both of them side by side so it is easier for you to understand the code. So let's proceed. Please note that I have added print for after each step so as to make the execution clear. You don't need these print statements, you can directly do print for the only output. So what this line does is, first line creates a map and uses 0 and 2 as key. 0 and 2 is the index number after splitting based on comma. So this is our line. Now after splitting we get 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the indexes of the words after splitting. So what we have done is we have taken the first index 0, the second index skipping the one, that is the roll number, that is our unique key for our map, and our value is the third index, this. As I initially told, I am considering the fourth value as garbage value, so we do not need to consider that. We might as well remove it, but since it's present in the dataset, we have taken it. So this is our map. Now what we do is we add 1 to it. You'll find out later that 1 is basically done to store the count of the numbers, which will be clear when we print the results after each line. So now what we have is we have Lisa and roll number as our key and 40 as well as one extra one as our values. Now what we do is we reduce the map by key. We use reduce by key function. What it does is wherever the key is similar, what it does, it adds the first value and the corresponding second values. Now since our map has been reduced, what we do is we just have to print the map values, assuming our sum as the first value and count as the second value. So we just divide the sum by count, we get the average of each student. This will be clear when we see the execution of the code. Here also I'll use the second method where we directly specify the file. So our file name was average marks. Okay, so this is our output. First, as you can see, we have created a map with the name, roll number as key and the marks as value. Now we add 1 to it. 1 is added to maintain the count. We have again printed the our map. So this is Lisa, roll number and marks, as well as one extra field, 1 for the count. Now what we do? We reduce the map by using reduce by key function, which adds the corresponding first values and second values, which means wherever we find the same key, we'll add the first values, these values, and the second values. Here we can see Lisa is similar in 3 fields, 3 rows. So we'll add the corresponding marks as well as the counts. So after reducing the map, we get this name, roll number, marks, as well as the count. Now we just need to divide the total marks of the student by the count. We get the average of the student, which is done by this command, taking the first number as sum and second number as count in values of the map. So here Matthew is 45 only, but Lisa's average is 43.0. So this is how we calculate average marks of each student provided a data set. This would be it for the video. Thank you.